Hello there. We are still in the healthy season, in the season in which we're discussing your health. And I would like to touch a topic. I would like to bring to the conversation a topic that maybe people do not give too much attention. Maybe people leave it a little bit to the side. I haven't seen much of that when preparing for this season. And I think it's important to address it because it makes a huge difference, which is your job. And then you might think, my job? What does my job have to do with my health? Why would it have any influence on my health? Maybe if I have a job that makes me sit a lot, it can be damaging for my back, but that's pretty much it, and I can always fix that and so on. It's not only about a job where you're sitting all the time and it can be damaging for your back, or it can be damaging for your hand articulations because you're always doing the same thing. It's not only about that. When I talk about your job and your health, I'm talking about your mental health as well, and I'm talking about your goals with your physique. Is that related? Yes, it is related, very related. If your job consumes you, not in the sense of you need to spend the time at your job. We all need. When I'm saying it consumes you, is that it's bad for you, it's damaging for you. It's a job that makes you feel bad, that you don't enjoy doing, where you live in a sick environment with lots of crazy people that are always trying to do something bad to you, or where the ambience is not good because of your boss, or that you simply really dislike doing it and you just do it because of the money, and all these reasons. This is not a job that is being good for your health. And then you are going to try to diet and you are going to try to train, but you are not going to see many results, or you are not going to see the results you were expecting, or the results are not going to move as fast as you expected. And you ask yourself, why aren't the results coming? And the reason why the results are not coming is because you are being consumed by your job. It's consuming your energy, it's consuming your mental health, it's consuming your internal peace, it's consuming all the strength that you could be putting into training and into dieting better, harder, healthier, and so on. And it's taking that energy from you. It's removing all those strengths, all that power from you, because it is little by little. How can I put that? It's working as attrition. It's taking little by little from you. It's draining your blood. It's sucking your energy little by little. And this is, of course, impacting on your diet, on your training, and so on. Stress, for the people who suffer of it, depression as well, and a bad state of mind have a huge influence on your dieting and your training. They definitely do a lot of damage, and they are really bad for your goals. They are really not helping your goals. And if you have a job, for example, that demands from you 10 to 12 hours a day of work, you barely have free time in the weekends. You need to bring work to your home, and you need to be thinking about work at home because you need to solve things that you didn't have the time, or that you decided not to solve at the office or at your job or wherever you go for work. This is taking precious time from you. This is making you invest so much time into a paycheck that is not giving you space to invest time on your own health, on your own well-being. So you are living to pay bills, you are living to accumulate money, but at the same time, you are little by little diminishing your health gains, your health state, even your health status quo, to put it somehow. And I don't know how good that is for you. Actually, I think it's not good at all. But if you put yourself to evaluate, I don't know if you're going to see that many advantages. Oh, but I'm saving money. It's going to be good for my future, and so on. If you have no health, if you have no disposition, if you have no energy, if by the time you hit 40 or 50, you are completely over in terms of health, mental health, physical health, your diet has been a crap diet for the past 20, 30 years, yeah, you have some money in your account, and what are you going to do with it? How are you going to enjoy it if your health has been so damaged? I'm not the multimillionaire sitting pretty comfortable on my chair and telling you to do stuff that are not real. No, 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 no. I'm far from being rich. I'm far from being a millionaire. But I have chosen for my life a path in which I have to balance the amount of money that I make and my pleasures in life and my free time and my internal peace and my mental health and my body health and my quality of life and the time that I spend doing things that I love. And I think you should consider doing the same. I think you should consider searching for a balance in your life between the amount of hours you invest to get your paycheck and the rest of your life. You see, I'm even calling it the rest of your life as if it was the less significant part, as if it was a minor part, as if it was inferior. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be a balance between your work and your life, between your work and all the remnant hours you have to do something in your life. And if you tell me I have no remnant hours, I wake up, I have to rush, go to work. When I get back home, I'm exhausted. I just eat something because I need to ingest some calories, and I go to bed because I'm exhausted. You might be getting a pretty decent paycheck, or sometimes even worse, you're getting a very bad paycheck. But what is happening to your health overall? All the healths that I have mentioned before, all the tick boxes that you have to tick in order to consider that you are leading a healthy and decent life. A healthy life is much more than going to the gym 5, 6 times a week and taking your protein powder. That actually I don't even know if you should be taking it, if you really need it, and so on. But that's for another conversation. A healthy life is much more than that. You know, if you have a family, if you have kids, to see your kids grow, to spend time with them. If you have a husband or a wife, to spend time with them, to love them, to make love to them, to enjoy time with them. You know, if you are single and alone and you have no family, it doesn't matter, to have time for you, for your hobbies, for other things that you have, for passions that you have, for some leisure, for some time just for yourself, to take care of yourself, and so on. All that is as extremely important as your paycheck, as extremely important as the job you have. Oh, but I'm just making an investment now for the future, is just for a while. Well, ask yourself for how long you have been doing that. Some of you might be doing that just for a while, for the past 5 years, for the past 10 years, for the past 15 years. Do you think the damages caused by all these investments that you are doing are going to be recovered in the future? I'm not so sure. And I think you should ask yourself if that is really, really, really retrievable, if you're really going to be able to get that back. Because as time passes, things start getting more complicated. Some problems that you might have accumulated in your health or in your health overall, let's say, body, mentally, and so on, spiritually, they might not be that easily fixable in the future. They might not be reversible depending on the stage you're at of damage. So I urge you to consider the lifestyle that you have chosen for yourself, or that you had to pick because you had no other choice. Apparently, you had no other choice. And see if that is the way you want to go, if you really want to continue with this path. Whenever you make an analysis of your health, you have to consider all these aspects. You have to consider all these variables, and not only think that you have to hit the gym a couple times a week and have a balanced diet, which is already great. If you're doing that, it's already great, and I congratulate you. But you have to know that some gains that you are making might not be enough when the losses are too big. Consider that and reevaluate the overall lifestyle you have chosen for yourself. There is always time to change. See you in the next episode.